Shelley out here. You never know when we might be on camera.
Got one of those hidden cameras sitting over here in the skybox.
You never know when you might catch yourself on the paparazzi cam.
Hey, I think he was at a party I was at the other week. Heard he's got some incriminating evidence.
I believe that. Also from Detroit City, weighing in at 275 pounds, he is the War Machine, master of the gore, Rhino!
This one should be very interesting. It is the battle for Detroit. I think Williamston's got Rhino's side. The gore chants ring out. Tremendous ovation for Rhino. Even referee John Hall got a pretty good ovation from this crowd, Jet Maris.
John Hall, you know, he was actually at the Ultimate Experience this afternoon too. We know he's a vegetarian. I've been trying to get him to try some chicken because obviously that lack of protein's gone to his eyes. He made a comment on the way up here tonight that there were no pretty women in Charlotte, but he saw some pretty men. I don't know what to make of that.
That's very disturbing.
I told him he needed to eat more meat.
Perhaps he should officiate the AMW bouts from now on. Collar and elbow. The battle for Detroit. Alex Shelley from Southwest Detroit. Rhino from the streets. Very intriguing. Rhino, a lot of times, more of a fighter, more of a power wrestler, more ground and pound, as they say. Alex Shelley, a little more technical. Studies the lucha, studies the Japanese film, studies the European style extensively. I'm very excited by this match. It's the first time for Alex Shelley on a UWF sanctioned event. Say what you want about his politics or his personality, Alex Shelley is amazing from bell to bell.
He's going right back to that arm. Nice out of the lockup. He slides right over top of the lockup to trap that arm and drops it right across his shoulder and puts the twist on it. It's a nice finesse move just to add a little extra impact to that arm. If you work on,
no finesse on that.
I was going to say, you want to work on the size, the arm the size of Rhino, you're going to need every little bit of finesse you can do, but Rhino just brought him down to size there with a kick.
Finesse may be the best word possible for Alex Shelley.
You know, Alex Shelley, I'm done playing with you now. Now I'm gonna kick your ass.
Cat and mouse game is over, says the War Machine, and Alex Shelley says to bring it on.
Shelley just slapped Rhino. I don't think it's a good idea. Last thing I want to do is piss Rhino off.
Do you think maybe...
Here comes the gore. We're going to see it. No.
Oh, Shelley avoids the gore. I was going to say, do you think maybe hanging out with Kevin Nash has given Alex Shelley a Napoleonic complex? He got right up in the face of the War Machine, and now Rhino taking Shelley to the floor.
Well, this is quickly the technical wrestling that I was really enjoying at the beginning of this match is completely out the door now. They're brawling across the floor, punches everywhere. I don't think we'll see too many more technical wrestling moves. Wait a minute, he's kissing Rhino's boots. I saw Perot do that one time in a lucha match.
Is that what happened to Perot?
Well, he did. Perot used it to his advantage. Shelley didn't. Shelley needs to study that lucha tape just a little bit more.
Shelley unquestionably is, though, a student of the game. You will see things from Alex Shelley that you don't see from anyone else on the roster. Taunting, putting the boots in the face of Rhino.
Brad, I've never been accused of being stylish, but that haircut that Alex Shelley's got, please tell me that's not stylish.
I'm not the man to ask. You'd have to ask the club scene in South Detroit, I guess.
Oh, and a kick to the second rope while Rhino's leaning across it. That's not going to be comfortable to your mouth.
Snap mare and both boots across the face.
Shelley showboating quite a bit. I'm going to tell you what, with Rhino in the ring, that is the last thing you need to do. Oh, and a big jump.
Big job.
He's paying for it now.
Hard hitting is the War Machine.
And a thumb right to the eye. It's going to slow Rhino back down.
Gorilla Monsoon used to say that would stop an elephant. It will stop a rhino. Alex Shelley, I definitely have got to think, is going to be at the advantage if he slows the pace down. He still is bringing a lot more physical intensity than I would expect. I would expect he would try to out-wrestle and wear Rhino down more so than out-striking. It's going to be an uphill battle, I think, to outstrike the War Machine.
Yeah, I have to agree with you, Brad. You know, you go out there and you use your strengths to your advantage and your opponent's weakness to your advantage. A technical match is exactly what Alex Shelley wants to do with Rhino. The last thing he needs to do is go in there fist to fist. And you see when he jumps back and tries to do that finesse with that neck breaker that he just caught Rhino with, he finds himself at the advantage. That's when he needs to press it instead of showboating. Work on Rhino, wear him down.
Absolutely, dance with the one that brought you.
And now he may have settled down. He saw that success. Maybe it's clicked into his head. No more time for showboating. Let's work it.
Rhino back up though. Handful of hair brings the man back down. Referee John Hall getting in the face of Shelley, letting him know that he's not Earl Hebner and that's not going to fly in his ring.
Oh, wow.
A quick knee fall. I don't know if Rhino was trying to get a second wind or maybe they just caught Rhino sleeping, but that one was very close.
Dangerously close to a 3 count. Tell you what, Shelley may have that rear chin lock. He may be sliding it down, getting a little bit of extra pull up under the chin and choking Rhino. Cut that oxygen out to the brain and you can get a 3 count. Weakens your opponent enough that he doesn't hear that 3 count happening.
That's an excellent point. Into the ropes. Flying tackle, a clothesline from Rhino.
Oh, he just got him right in the corner. The big shoulder. Here's the cover.
He likes to use that to soften the man up for the gore.
Went for a suplex, but nice counter. Shelley slid right out of it.
Flashing enziguri. Quick, sudden movement from Shelley.
Again, did you see that unique pin? He had him hooked on the heel, straightening out that leg. He's creating a knee bar with the pin, making it almost impossible to kick out for Rhino. I mean, that was an extremely nice pin attempt, and he almost got the 3 with it.
Alex Shelley, warming up the band. Super kick, right to the face.
Again, he's got that deep hook, hooking around the heel. I just cannot recall anybody doing that around in the United States. That might be a European type pin.
Alex Shelley has extensively studied the European style. He is versatile. He's extremely unique. Not just the hairstyle, but the style in general of Alex Shelley is unique, but he's going to need to avoid this.
He got it. You're going to count this into 5. That was it.
And the winner of the match,
pretty cut and dry. Alex Shelley was wrestling a great match, but could not avoid the gore, which seals the fate of anyone that Rhino faces in the ring. A big victory for the War Machine, but an impressive outing from Alex Shelley.